Last Word and I'm Maria Shakil. Congress party's Himalayan trouble in Himachal may have been averted for the moment, but who was leading the pack of rebels is the big question. Why did they cross-vote, knowing fully well that expulsion would have followed? What was the role of former Chief Minister Virbhadra Singh's family? Is the factionalism in the Congress an indication of a larger malaise afflicting the grand old party? We ask all this on the show, and also the question, is this a temporary truce or is the crisis over? First, a quick recap of the day.
Congress's show of strength in Shimla after the Rajya Sabha poll debacle.
Our Honorable Chief Minister accepted that some failure has happened, but it will not continue further. So all of them have sorted out all their differences. They'll work together.
अब अगली चुनौती हमारे पास लोकसभा की चुनाव है, उसमें हमें सब एकजुट होकर इन सीटों को जीतना है। उसमें हमने आज से ही वर्किंग शुरू कर देनी है।
राज्यसभा इलेक्शंस के बाद जो कि टाई हुआ, उसके बाद अटकलें लगने लगी कि सरकार गिर रही है, सरकार जा रही है। उस समय मेरे सामने एक न्यूज आई कि मुख्यमंत्री जी ने इस्तीफा दे दिया। वो एक षड्यंत्र के तहत न्यूज चल रही थी।
A joint press conference by the party observers, Chief Minister Sukhu and late Chief Minister Virbhadra Singh's wife Pratibha Singh, and as they say, pictures speak louder than words. A cabinet meeting followed soon after. Though the morning after Vikramaditya took back his resignation didn't begin on a smooth note, the mother-son duo skipped a breakfast meet at Chief Minister Sukhu's residence, with the supporters gathering at their residence. The Singh family's bad blood over Sukhu becoming Chief Minister is well known. Meanwhile, Himachal Speaker cracked the anti-defection whip against 6 Congress MLAs, suspending them from the Assembly.
कि जो एंटी डिफेक्शन लॉ है, जिसको लेजिस्लेट किया, सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऊपर बहुत सारे उसके जजमेंट्स आए हैं और वो लॉ जो है इवॉल्व हुआ है। तो सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने भी ये कहा कि आया राम गया राम की पॉलिटिक्स खत्म होनी चाहिए, राजनीति के अंदर व्यापारीकरण खत्म होना चाहिए।
देखिए कहीं ना कहीं हमारा
Though this has no impact on the Sukhu government. After the suspensions, there are 62 MLAs in Himachal Assembly. 34 of them are from the Congress and 25 from BJP. There are 3 independents as well. The current halfway mark is 32. BJP too was in a huddle in a legislative party meeting. The Saffron party is preparing a legal challenge to the Speaker's decision, suspending 15 MLAs, including Jairam Thakur, the leader of opposition in the House.
जो 6 माननीय सदस्यों की टर्मिनेशन है, उसकी दिशा में विशेषज्ञ लोग वो स्टडी करेंगे और स्टडी करने के बाद तदनुसार कार्रवाई की जाएगी।
Even though temporary truce has been called among Congress MLAs from Himachal Pradesh, and Sukhwinder Singh Sukhu continues to be the Chief Minister, but the question is for how long? If you speak to the BJP, they say picture abhi baki hai. In Shimla, with my colleague VD Sharma and camera person Ashwini Mehra, this is Neeta Sharma reporting for NDTV.
Is picture really baki or is it the crisis over for the Congress party? Rohan Gupta, national spokesperson of the Congress. We have Sanju Verma representing the BJP. Sajjan Kumar, political analyst. Sanjay Singh is a consulting editor of IANS. Rohan Gupta, instead of reacting and using band-aid, could the Congress have addressed the concerns of disgruntled leaders when they shared those concerns with the leaders?
See, Maria, BJP has launched fight against our democracy, against the verdict of the people across India. This is not about Congress party or one state. If you see the modus operandi of BJP, they don't like people's verdict. They just like power. They don't respect the people's verdict. That is the only reason why in Himachal or Karnataka or Uttar Pradesh, even after not having the numbers, they never respected people's verdict. And they ensured that one additional candidate is put in Rajya Sabha. And whatever this drama started from the day the additional candidate was put, there is no question of, somebody's conscience. पहले थी कि अंतरात्मा जागती थी, अब अंतरात्मा बिकती है। और वो जो भाव है, जो प्राइज है, वो बीजेपी दे रहा है। इसीलिए 1 साल के पहले, before 1 year, the candidates who had fought on the candidate on the symbol of Congress party, now their conscience has, जग गई है और अब बिक गई है। तो ये क्या है? ये खेला है बीजेपी का, और ये पूरे देश के सामने ये खेला हम लोग देख रहे हैं। आई थिंक पीपल आर स्मार्ट इनफ।
सवाल ये भी है कि अगर ये कॉन्शियंस कैसे जगी, that's a different issue altogether. We have seen what has played out and what happens. Sanju wants to come in and then I'll ask another question. Please go ahead, Ms. Verma.
Yes, thank you, Maria. And I would urge you to use my correct designation, National Spokesperson of BJP.
Yes.
Why are you insulting Sanju Verma all the time?
अरे भाई साहब, रोहन गुप्ता,
yes, Sanju Verma, National Spokesperson of the BJP, will now be speaking. Please go ahead, ma'am. Ma'am, please go ahead.
अरे Maria, please ask Rohan. It is not his turn. Why is Rohan so rattled? Rohan Gupta, चुप हो जाओ. अरे भाई साहब, चुप हो जाओ. It is not your turn to speak. You are not Sanju Verma. शांत हो जाओ. Thank you. Maria, first and foremost, good to be on your show in your new role.
Thank you.
Now come. Yes, I've congratulated you, but yes, on air we meet again after a hiatus. I just have a couple of points to make, Maria. Picture अभी बाकी इसलिए है because I remember what happened about barely 2 years back in Punjab. There was a problem between Captain Amrinder Singh, Charanjit Singh Channi, Navjot Singh Sidhu, Sunil Jhakar, after which Amrinder Singh and Sunil Jhakar joined the BJP. Navjot Singh Sidhu is not happy. And, as far as Charanjit Singh Channi goes, despite the blessings of the High Command, he will go down as one of the chief ministers who led the Congress to one of its worst defeats in Punjab. Now, the reason I take the Punjab example is simply to say this. The Congress has not learnt its lessons. हर बार नरेंद्र मोदी को जिम्मेदार ठहराना, कभी अमित शाह को कटघरे में खड़ा करना, कभी जेपी नड्डा को बोलना कि नहीं भाई लांछन इन पर लगना चाहिए. I want to ask you one thing. You say बीजेपी हमारे एमएलए खरीदती है. Are your MLAs up for sale? खरीदा तो उसी को जाता है जो बिकने के लिए तैयार होता है. Point number 1. Point number 2. Going beyond rhetoric, I always say that the devil is in the details, Maria. The first telltale signs that a crisis was brewing in Himachal Pradesh happened way back in September 2022, when the then sitting minister in the Sukhu government, Harsh Mahajan, left the party, left Sukhu's cabinet and joined the BJP. The second telltale sign happened as recently as January 2024, when defying the party's, informal whip, Vikramaditya Singh attended the consecration, the Ram Mandir Pran Pratishtha celebrations. तब भी कांग्रेस के आला कमान जागे नहीं. He continued to be the proverbial ostrich with head buried deep in the sand. The third telltale sign, and a very pertinent one at that, happened when at the last minute, Sonia Gandhi, who was supposed to contest Rajya Sabha from Himachal Pradesh, at the nth hour, she decided it's not going to be Himachal, but it's going to be Rajasthan, which is a far safer haven. Despite these telltale signs and despite the fact that Mukesh Agnihotri, who's the Deputy Chief Minister of Himachal Pradesh, he's been in the last 2 years making so many noises,
okay.
He's not happy,
so
blah, blah, blah.
why didn't the Congress party read these telltale signs, Rohan Gupta? You wouldn't have been really forced to take this action against the 6 MLAs.
I don't agree, Maria. See, BJP spokesperson, she talked about leaders of Congress and their feelings and all. I think she has forgotten that Mr. JP Nadda, the national president, is from Himachal and he's fighting election from Gujarat. ये कैसे होता है? आपको हिमाचल पे कॉन्फिडेंस है तो नड्डा जी क्यों गुजरात जाके लड़ते हैं? नंबर 1. 15 साल से मिस्टर शिवराज सिंह चौहान, ही वॉज द सीएम, उनको अंतरात्मा की आवाज नहीं सुनाई देती. वसुंधरा राजे जी की सुनाई नहीं देती है. दे आर एबल टू हियर वॉइस ऑफ कांग्रेस लीडर्स. दीज आर द सेम लीडर्स, संजू वर्मा. बिफोर 1 year they have ensured that they have spoken against BJP and garnered people's vote. They are in power after defeating BJP candidate who has fought on your symbol. Don't forget that. It is only your power hunger which ensures, or you are approaching with 2 policies. One is chaku, which is knife, and second is gajar, carrot. पहले carrot दिखाइए, जो carrot से नहीं मानेगा उसको चाकू दिखाइए. It is not that easy, Sanju Verma. Fighting against BJP today is not easy. Very few people can do it.
Yes, quickly, Sanju Verma, respond to that charge that, you have, it's all about power for the BJP. You forget that this is a democratically elected government.
Absolutely.
Okay. Maria, now please, I need my time. I did not butt in when Rohan was speaking even once. Please show some courtesy, Rohan Gupta. I want to just say one thing. Maharashtra, The BJP under Devendra Fadnavis in 2019 assembly elections got how many seats? 105. How many did Uddhav Sena get? 56. Congress was about at 44 and NCP also at 44. Uddhav Thakere's father Balasaheb Thackeray said, मैं कुछ भी हो जाए, चाहे सूर्य ईस्ट से उगे ना उगे, वेस्ट में अस्त हो ना हो, I will never join hands with Sonia Gandhi or her descendants. क्या हुआ? Uddhav Thackeray and Rahul Gandhi, with no ideological commonality, decided to come together and steal the mandate from Devendra Fadnavis. तब सब चंगा सी. The same Congress party which fights against the communists in 2021 in the Kerala elections joined hands with the communists and the left to defeat Mamata Banerjee in West Bengal assembly elections. It's a different thing that Congress has been routed in West Bengal. From 26 assembly seats, last time their tally fell to 0 and they have only 2 MPs from Bengal in the Lok Sabha. मैं एक बात कहना चाहती हूँ. How is it, Maria, that each time, do you remember what was Randeep Surjewala's press conference immediately after they won the 3 Rajya Sabha seats from Karnataka? Randeep Singh Surjewala made a very interesting point. He said this is a victory of the 6.5 crore people of Karnataka, victory of democracy, victory of Loktantra, victory of Ganatantra, victory of principles, victory of ethics. तो जब आप जीतते हो, it is a victory of principles. When BJP wins in Uttar Pradesh, is it not a victory of 24 crore people of Uttar Pradesh? When BJP wins in Madhya Pradesh, is it not a victory of 9 crore people of Madhya Pradesh? When BJP wins in Rajasthan, is it not a victory of the 8.5 crore people of Rajasthan? When BJP wins in Chhattisgarh, is it not a victory of the 3.5 crore people of Chhattisgarh?
I'll bring in the two analysts now, Sajjan Kumar and Sanjay Singh. Sanjay Singh, can the BJP be, blamed for having that fire in the belly to form government? Many would say it is unethical, but then the onus is on the Congress party to keep its flock together.
Maria, what is unethical today was ethical yesterday, or perhaps not so ethical yesterday, but practical yesterday. So therefore, if that was practical yesterday, this is practical today. You are in politics only to come to power. Till such time you are in power, you cannot implement policies. How you come to power, that whether by electorate or people switching over the sides, that is a different topic of debate altogether. It was Rajiv Gandhi government who brought anti-defection bill. It was his government's amendment, because then it was feared that out of 409 seats that Rajiv Gandhi had won, there could be a situation where some people could desert. Nonetheless, that was a good move by Rajiv Gandhi government. Credit should be given for that to him, because then that becomes slightly more difficult. But fact remains that when you say that you won on a particular party symbol, of course, ideally they should stick to that particular party symbol. But there are two situations here. A, when a whip is issued and every member of that particular party is supposed to be present in the house and voting in a particular manner or fashion as party dictates him to do or her to do that. When that happens, there is criticism. What kind of parliamentary practice, what kind of democracy is this, when two people at the top actually decides as to what members should say, what members should do, and what they should not do? When there is no whip, as in case of Rajya Sabha election, remember that was also after a reform. When there was no whip, and the member had to show the parchi as to who he is voting for to his or her party's representative out there. Then again, there is a criticism as to people are switching over side, and there is consensus. The antaratma ki awaaz nahi hai, consensus ki awaaz nahi hai. It is money and muscle power that is winning the vote. Then the question arises: why should members of a particular political party, when that particular party is claims to so strong, as in case of Himachal Pradesh, 40 plus 3 was a huge number against 23, 25 of the BJP. There was no comparison, there was no contest, and result should have been out, or perhaps BJP ventured into that territory, snatched victory out of defeat of jaws of a certain defeat. I think it is for the Congress to ponder about and think about.
So the Congress should ponder over this.
And the truce that has been arrived, that is very, very fragile. If you heard the press
so you're saying it's temporary truce. So the crisis is not over. If there are telltale signs, could the Congress have nipped it in the bud rather than lose a Rajya Sabha seat the manner in which they lost, and the BJP got the numbers right? But yes, ethics, all that questions will be asked. I'm going to ask that question to Rohan Gupta in just a bit, but Sajjan Kumar, is this temporary? Because the the politics in Himachal, and particularly the Congress party in Himachal, is divided. There are multiple factions.
Yeah, of course, it seems to be temporary because if you remember the ground sentiment when Himachal election was happening, remember Congress won it despite the very popular leader Virbhadra Singh was not there. He was no more. And the election was literally contested without the support of the central leadership, be it about the financial help, be it about vote catchers. Mind it, that time Rahul Gandhi was doing Bharat Jodo Yatra when Himachal and Gujarat election were happening in South. And we know that impact was almost a nil impact because one knows the Gujarat mandate. So there it was a sympathy wave for Virbhadra Singh, and certainly his wife and son Pratibha Singh and Vikramaditya Singh were someone who has a resonance on the ground among the electorate. When the majority was secured by Congress as per the pattern of the state, that time the central leadership of the Congress should have respected the sentiment and have appointed one of them, either the wife or the son. This is one. However, that didn't happen. You appointed a leader who is a leader of his own constituency rather than having any resonance with the larger state. This is one mistake. Second, if you see, this is not just about Himachal. We see a pattern that is happening in the last 5 years, wherein people from the Congress, and particularly the people who have been there for generations, are deserting Congress and joining other parties. And mind it, it is not just one party, that is BJP. In Assam, everyone knows Sushmita Dev, a very senior leader who has been there for generations. His father was also a veteran leader, joined TMC. So that way the exodus from the Congress of the traditional Congress leaders are across the party. And of course, BJP gives more incentive, they are coming. So one way is that you look at the ethical problem, but if it's unethical, then every party is practitioner of that. The BSP was post.
This point, Rohan Gupta, it's not just Himachal. You have this crisis happening in multiple states. Only yesterday, your Assam working president quit and joined the BJP. Then you have another case of Geeta Koda in Jharkhand. And how do we forget, Rohan, that in 2020, the mandate was for JDU-BJP. You went ahead and formed the government in 2022, which was like a Mahagathbandhan government with the RJD and JDU. So, when you do it, it is, it's all right. But when the BJP does it, there is a problem. I'm not justifying it, but my point is that both the parties have acquired power by hook or by crook.
No, Maria, there is a basic difference between what you are saying and what the reality is. You have told, I think one of your analysts gave example of Sushmita Dev and all other leaders. These are the leaders, Congress party has given everything to them. She was made the Mahila Congress president. After when she was offered Rajya Sabha seat by TMC, she went there. So people who have left Congress, this is the first time it is happening. Party like BJP, it is giving more importance to people who are going from Congress. There are BJP leaders who have worked for years. They are not getting their dues, but people who are leaving from Congress, they are getting these lucrative deals. So it is not about the conscience or injustice. It is about what opportunity they are getting. And BJP, they know that since they cannot change the voice of people, the only way to kill opposition is to just offer good lucrative positions and posts to the people from opposition. Just put them on the head of people like Sanju Verma. That is what is happening.
But isn't that a reflection on your leaders? RPN seen to be close to Rahul Gandhi, quits, and a year later is sent to the Rajya Sabha. You can talk about all the entire team of Rahul Gandhi which dithered. So my question is that if your leaders do not really feel about the ideology or the principles of your party, then why blame those outside? I'll give you the final word.
This is the first time.
I'll give you the last word, Sanju Verma. Just a moment. Rohan, quickly respond, please. Go ahead.
See, Maria, there is a basic difference here.
Yes, please.
Everybody, don't you feel that in BJP, whether Mr. Shivraj Singh Chauhan or Vasundhara Raje, they are not unhappy? They are unhappy, but that doesn't mean that they jump the party because party like Congress party, they don't give lucrative posts to people who come from outside. No. Here it is a party, BJP, who give more respect to the opposition people who break the party and come rather than giving respect to their own people.
Okay, so you're not giving respect to your own. Yes, okay. Sanju Verma now, the last word. Go ahead, Sanju.
Thank you. Maria, वो हिंदी में कहावत है हाथी के दांत खाने के और दिखाने के और Rohan Gupta suddenly has found a lot of respect, for Jyotiraditya Scindia, Shivraj Singh Chauhan, falana dhamkina. I just want to say a couple of things here. First and foremost, forget about Amrinder Singh, who spent 40 years plus and had to leave the Congress under extremely unflattering circumstances. Forget about S.M. Krishna, who had to leave despite being the former Chief Minister of Karnataka. Talk about the newer generation of leaders. Talk about a Hardik Patel. Talk about an Alpesh Thakur. Talk about a Milind Deora. Talk about a Rana Goswami. I did not heckle you. Maria, you have to moderate the debate. This is unfair.
Okay.
This is unfair. I did not heckle him even once.
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
Or Rana Goswami, the Assam working Pradesh Congress president who resigned. Or Vijaya Dharini, the sitting Congress MLA from Tamil Nadu. What do the resignations of the likes of a Milind Deora, Alpesh Thakur, Hardik Patel, Vijaya Dharini tell you? They all said one thing. हार्दिक पटेल ने क्या कहा था? कांग्रेस के नेता 400 किलोमीटर चिकन सैंडविच खाने के लिए जा सकते हैं, बट 4 किलोमीटर जाकर जमीन पर जो कांग्रेस का कार्य करता है उसके साथ बातचीत करने के लिए इनके पास 2 मिनट की फुर्सत नहीं होती है. दिस इज हार्दिक पटेल. आई एम कोटिंग हिम एड वर्बैटिम.
हार्दिक पटेल ने आपके नेता को जनरल डायर कहा था.
भाई साहब चुप हो जा. Maria, why is this man going on heckling? You don't allow me that luxury.
No, but this is not about heckling.
You don't allow me that luxury.
Yes, so this is NDTV. There's no heckling that is allowed on air. So Sanju Verma, 30 seconds. Please wrap up your point, please.
Thank you. And responding to Rohan's point that JP Nadda is from Himachal. Himachal में आपका क्या हुआ? XYZ of BJP did not fight from his own bastion. अरे भाई साहब, आपके राहुल गांधी को स्मृति ईरानी reduced his credibility to smithereens. It was blown to smithereens. He had to contest from Wayanad. And now your dot alliance partner, Mr. D. Raja, has already announced that Annie Raja will contest from Wayanad. इस बार राहुल गांधी ना तो अमेठी से लड़ पाएंगे, ना तो वायनाड से. He will have to choose a safe seat.
Thank you for your time, Sanju Verma, Rohan Gupta, Sajjan Kumar, and Sanjay Singh. Of course, we'll track the Himachal development closely, but for the moment, it appears that Sukhu government has survived. Lots more news and updates on the other side. Thanks so much.